Another one.
Yep, another one. Overtime. Overtime. The time is urgent. The time is urgent. And you're hearing more and more rumors. You're hearing about George Pickens now. So I already showed you on the last film session that he only averaged 2.4 yards of separation per target. You really, if you're trying to be Dak friendly, you want to average about 2.6. But I'm also never go stat nerd out on the people. Never. I'ma always go to the film. Because one of the biggest surprises when I was watching the film and showcasing the film from the last show was how good really looked. It actually shocked me. So on these particular shows, I call it a raw film session because I'm going in and I don't know what I'm gonna see. And it's real, it's raw, it's not planned, it's not cut up. We learning these prospects as I show it. So today, I'm going and doing a lot of overtime because I don't want to be sloppy. I don't want to do name analysis. I don't want to just look up somebody, look up a stat sheet and then start giving my opinion. You make a lot of mistakes when you do that. I heard Keenan Allen was washed. I was like, nah, bro, ain't no way you looked at the film. Ain't no way. And then it's super important that I do a good job because my boy landlord got a bounty on my head. He literally said, because Booker was the pick, he said, man, if this don't work out, I'm bombing on all you mother. So landlord got me scared right now, man. I'm over here. I'm afraid of that Birmingham dude. Got me over here doing overtime, fighting through the cold. Just because he gave me a warning. He said, I'm bombing on all you dudes over Booker. So, if y'all don't want me to get bombed on by my OG landlord, y'all help your boy get wide receiver too. So y'all sit back and relax, man. Boss Cowboy go do his thing. It's gonna be raw. No protection. We just going in. Be right back. And we still doing the final word. I appreciate them cash apps too. Y'all be patient. Talk is cheap. When the film speak, overtime. Overtime. Ed just say we're a bulletproof vest. I'm telling you, man, that boy put a bounty on my head. That boy said that Booker better help wide receiver too. I'm putting cases on all you mug. I said, damn, landlord. Did you come to my film session or did I come to yours? You don't have to put a hit on your boy. got me over here scared. I'm over here like, man, I supposed to be from Oak Cliff. I supposed to friend no man. But I was able to see his eyes through his shades. I knew he meant it. I was like, damn, bro. Like crazy. I was trying to tell landlord. He was like, I don't care. I'm still putting a... Because I tried to tell him that O-line is a weapon. He didn't want to listen, bro. He was like, the hit has been put out. I'm like, damn, man, can you call it back? All right, this gonna be a good one, because now I'm curious. Yeah, and my boy said, hold on real quick. Cowboys nature, what's up, my man? He said, you ain't got to friend no man when you right. That's what Mo 3 said. Landlord got me scared. No, I'm playing. Y'all know I'm just playing. All right, so let's get back into the business. I even got some good news too. I got I promise y'all I was gonna show y'all their medical histories. I got that too. So I want us to be very thorough in our campaigns. So before we get started and I start getting into this film, because I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna do it different this time. I'm gonna go from the bottom up with Keenan Allen. I usually go from the top down. I'm gonna go from the bottom up, and I'm gonna do that with Amari. So I'm gonna start with his Buffalo games. And work up. Cause see, we started with the Browns, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like what I saw with the Browns. I didn't honestly like how Amari played. He's still good, but I saw a lot of body language issues. I saw a lot of pouting. Honestly, I would have wanted him to turn up on Dallas, especially because of how Dallas did him. To me, you know, when we looking at somebody, we need to look at the whole person. So, but I do have a medicals right here. Let me show you. I'm giving y'all the sauce today. And y'all gonna be surprised at the risk profile that Keenan Allen, and I didn't even know this. Shout out to the law. He sent me this, and I went ahead and paid the money and registered to get the intel and the data. So now we know they medicals. We don't be playing no games over here at Boss Cowboy Sports. If we go pick a guy, we got to look at the whole guy. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me just set up everything. And then we go jump right into the film. Raw. Here we go. Say, man, come on, bro. I'm about to say, hey. He said, I also got a case on Boss head about wide receiver. Damn. Let me tell y'all something, though. And I mean this. And I'm talking to team weapons. I'm finna talk real to team weapons. If you got enough energy to debate me and you ain't sent out not one hashtag, shut your mouth. Real talk. Because I already showed that this is about taking action. I'm not interested in these barbershop debates. I already showed y'all over and over that Jerry and them get a report on Twitter. I done already showed you that. I'm gonna play this one time and get right into the film.
I will say, so Jerry, Steven, and some other people in the front office, they do get a printout. I don't know if it's daily, but every couple days of, Twitter things that, are being written and people are saying, but I doubt that gets into the comments and stuff like that.
So I'm not interested in these cheap tug of wars, and I mean that. I ain't interested in. I done blocked 4 people today because they want to debate me still on trenches versus weapons. And I'm like, bro, you have used none of your weapon's energy on trying to get a weapon, bro. So, and I tested one of these dudes. I said, bro, you keep going back and forth with me. If I don't see one hashtag coming from you, I'm blocking you. And then he wanted to go back and forth again. Ha 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 ha. On some bullshit block. Nah, bro. I'm serious. I'm trying to win. If you ain't trying to win, if you ain't trying to take your anger and be organized with it, don't waste my time, bro. Because that's what I'm doing. So, I added somebody to the campaign. So, based on the film. So, obviously, we got Keenan Allen as somebody that's considered an upgrade based on film. We could go through Amari. We could go through their film today. We could go through Pickens today. Romeo Dobbs is definitely on the list. He's a good fit from the film session that I did earlier today. Yeah. So, you know, I'm just being honest with y'all. If you ain't put no energy, if you couldn't do a simple hashtag and all you want to do is complain, me and you not wired the same. I'm just being honest. We not wired the same. I ain't somebody that's gonna just sit back and complain all day. It's like, what are we gonna do to try to fix this? If you ain't trying to put no energy towards fixing the problem, don't waste my time. All right, so let's get into the film. So the first person that I'm gonna look at Pickens, because Pickens, the word on Pickens has been growing, right? The buzz on Pickens has been definitely growing. So y'all give me a second to pull that up, because I want to see him first. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Do I believe that they really looking at Pickens? Yeah, but do I also believe that they serious?
Oh, hell no!
I don't. But they could be. They could be. This is why you can't subscribe to Positive Pampers. See, because Positive Pampers don't make your front office move. If you know the history of your organization, just cheering them on, that don't make them move. What make them move is when they are afraid that they gonna lose you. They do that in contracts. They do that in everything. The more that you show anger, the least likely they go abuse you. Steve. People don't know about this, Steve. So they don't know about the freaks of the industry. That's a perfect song though, man. Ain't it a perfect song if you going and watching film raw? That's a classic nasty song. Freaks of the industry. All right, so let's look at Pickens. I'm starting at week 1. Let's get right to it. All right. Oh, I gotta say this. Whenever I do these film sessions, I surrender my ad revenues. I surrender that. So one way to show appreciation, because these type of film sessions, I ain't getting paid unless y'all throw some money in the super chat. And I want to say this real quick, because some people did. I had 2 people throw some money in the super chat from the last show. I want to shout them out. And I ain't putting no pressure on people, but I just want to recognize people that actually helped. Let me go to my CashApp real quick. I just want to shout out some people, man. My boy Travis and my boy Jermaine. They chunked a nice little blessing in there. So whenever I show these film sessions, YouTube is go take that ad revenue and they go throw it somewhere else. So if you appreciate these film sessions, because these are educational, and from these film sessions you will be educated and you gonna be able to make an intelligent lobby. You gonna be able to you gonna really be able to say which guy makes the most sense based on film. Not talk, not stats, not names, based on film. My boy Mr. Burns say, what's your cash app? Hold on real quick. I appreciate you, Mr. Burns. My cash app is BossCowboySports. So y'all can't act like y'all don't know what that is. Don't be playing with me. What's your cash app, boss? It's BossCowboySports. I appreciate y'all. All right, so let's get it. Back to the film. All right, so let me go look at, this is his first target. Let me see. And when I look at targets, I'm trying to more so look at your athleticism. I'm trying to see how you win, if you win. Here we go. So I think that's him in the slot. No, that wasn't. I don't know who that was. Oh, so that's him at the, okay. What kind of play was that? Ugly ass play. All right. Next target. That didn't tell me. That didn't tell me anything. So I think he up there with the yellow shoes. Okay. Okay. Hold on now. I see a little burst off on him. I see a little burst. I want you to come out that stick a little bit better. I want you to be able to stick him with your feet without using your hands. See, when you engage him, when you engage that DB right there, like right there, see, that get him a chance to stay close to you. So I want you to be able to use your feet to cross his face. I don't need you using your hands right there because that's actually giving an advantage back to the secondary. Still come down with the catch, contested catch. Hard catch too. Let me look at that. I want to look at that again from the other angle. Hold on real quick. We got us a super chat, man. Hold on real quick. Appreciate the super chat, Steve. He said the music and content has been fire for years. Man, I appreciate that. You know I try to give y'all the best of everything, bro. I really do. I try not to half step y'all on nothing. I really do. I try to give y'all the best of everything. Best graphics, best B-roll, best commentary, most detailed analysis, tea leaves interpretation, having fun. I try to give y'all everything. I really do. I want to see this catch though. I want to see this catch from the other angle because that's a tough ass catch. See, people take for granted contested catches, bro. Those are hard. That's basically when somebody draped all over you. That's why I want to see it from this angle. Yeah, that's an ugly ball. Very ugly ball. Okay. Now let me go to the next play. All right. Yeah, I'm doing Coop. I'm doing Coop at Buffalo too. Hold on. Let me go back. So that's Pickens going in motion. It's a basic speed out. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like too, man. And I'm doing a final word. I'm still doing a final word too, bro. I gave y'all a whole film session earlier. I'm doing another one right now. B-Bird with the support. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. B-Bird in the house. Appreciate it, man. Them some ugly ass balls. Hold on real quick. Appreciate that, B. All right, let me look at this again. I want to see some downfield stuff, man. Route, I don't like that route. at all. He got good feet, but he takes way too long to come out that break. A good corner gonna be right up on him. Yeah, he took too long to come out that break. He almost got too cute with his feet. I don't like that. Yeah. Somebody say gotta watch some Russell Wilson. I think that's a good idea. Google this for me. When did Russell Wilson start throwing him the ball? And then I'll go to that. That's a good idea. Google this for me. We got to work as a team. Let's be teammates on this. Y'all help me out. While I'm looking at the film, I need y'all to do some research. All right, let me look at this. So that's him at the bottom. Right here. Good release. Take him a long time to find that hole. But he'll fit Dak. Hell yeah, he'll fit Dak. I can see it. He'll fit the shit out of Dak. I see it. It don't take me long to see it. I ain't got to watch 12 games. Appreciate the support. All right, so I'm going to go to, that's all his targets in week 1. Y'all tell me, please. Oh, week 7? Nah, I need to know for sure. My boy say week 7, I believe. Nah, I need to know for certain. Because I don't want to be searching through it. I need to be efficient. Nah, I know, I'm just being honest. I know Next Gen said that he only averaged 2.4 yards of separation. My eyes tell me to say, and I'm just being honest, my eyes are seeing.
Oh, hell no!
George Pickens, man, I see a lot of explosion in this dude. And it don't take me all day to see it. I see it. It don't take me long. Okay, I see his problem. He don't come out his breaks good. I'm just being honest, y'all. I ain't gonna never lie to you. Hold on. Let me fix this angle for y'all real quick. George Pickens right here. He don't come out his breaks good. When he running an out break or an in break, he not exploding out that break. Watch. And see, a good corner can, see, he don't explode out that break. Like if you watch him and you watch Ridley explode out them breaks. Really looks scared. It's still good, but it could be better. Yeah. All right, let me keep going. Just trying to get a feel for him. See, just like the other game. See, notice when he's trying to cross face, he not crossing face by using his feet. He crossing face trying to use his hands. Watch. It's just like the previous game. Different corner, same problem. Watch. See? And it helps that corner close that distance. Y'all see it? That's exact. Remember I showed y'all on game 1? I said he should have used his feet to cross his face instead of using his hands like that. Because see, that allows that corner to get up on him. Man, y'all blessing, man. Thank y'all, bro. Y'all coming through in the super chats, bro. I appreciate it. I mean, y'all coming through. I think at the end of the day, people appreciate details. They appreciate the details. I think that's why y'all be blessing these super. Oh my God, y'all coming through, man. Y'all throw some of that shit in the cash app, bro. I appreciate it though. I don't care how you give it, just give it. I appreciate it, man. Y'all blessing though. Man, my boy threw $20. He said, "Boss, you knew you were." He said, "Boss, knew you were undercover appeal with this track player." So they say Russell debut was week 7. Okay, we go look at that after this. then appreciate that, Coach. And see, Coach helped me out with a super chat. See, that's what, man, y'all clap it up. See, that's some OG stuff right there. All right. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the blessings. I really do. All right, let's keep going. But did y'all see that? Look at it. One more time. So, if I'm judging Pickens and I'm trying to put him with Dak, that's a tight window for Dak to throw the ball. This is where next gen stats is probably telling the truth on him. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. See, that's why you got to look at the film, because we be looking at people by names. I want Pickens. I want Amari. I want such and such. I want. You better turn on that film, bro. You better turn on that film. That film go tell you everything. See, people be capping. You can't cap when the film is. See, that film is not gonna lie. So when I look at this, right? Matter of fact, it said Pickens was 2.3. And I can see it. I can see it. I can see, especially when he crossing face, he not gonna get that separation. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. And see, you want somebody that's gonna be a real good fit for that. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. For those who was here for that earlier film session, Rubio Dobbs, and Ridley, I'm just being honest. Let me go back to the film. I'm just being honest, y'all. But see, that's why I'll go to film, bro, because film don't lie. It'll confirm what's next gen telling the truth or not. And this is versus Denver, so Denver got good corners. See, they tight on him. They tight on him. You got to be careful when you be like, I want Pickens. You better. They tight on him. They tight. They tight on him. That's a small window. I'm just keeping it real. See, I'm looking at film. I don't care about nobody's opinion. You can keep your opinion. You can keep that. I'm going to say, we need a 50-50 guy. We have route runners in CD and Tolbert. You was doing good till you said Tolbert was a route runner, bro. I did a film session on that, bro. I'm telling you. And Joe, you know you the OG, bro. You've been rocking with Boss Cowboy Sports for some years. I did a film. Go check this film session out, bro. I went through about 8 games of side by side. Tolbert ain't running no routes, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm being all the way honest. I ain't lying. Go watch that film session. Go watch that one. And put it like this. I was trying to keep a cool tone because he on the team. But by the end of that film session, I got so mad, bro. I start cussing, bro. I literally said, man, y'all need to fucking hug Dak. And it just came out of nowhere. Because I got mad watching it. Like, damn. This what Dak been throwing to? I'm serious, bro. I'm not capping. Lou, was you there? Yeah, because I was trying to be cool. I was, because he on the team. You want to show respect, right? But the coach, you know what I'm saying, and the love kicked in, and I was mad. I was like, bro, this some horrible routes. But let me read the rest of your super chat. You said we need a 50-50 guy. We have route runners in CD and Tolbert. Pickens way better than Mingo in 50-50 balls. I'm going to do a film session also on Mingo. I think we might be missing Mingo. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I think it's more to Mingo than I do. All right, let me show y'all something real quick. Like I told y'all, man, we go in raw, all right? So this is unplanned, this is unscripted, right? We just kind of roll with it, all right? So if I try to put in Mingo, he don't pull up for 2024. Yeah, you saw it. Hey, Todd Church, you saw it, and it just came out, bro. I got so mad. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, damn, bro. This what Dak got to throw to? I snapped. I really did. I snapped at the film. I was like, bro. I'm not saying that Toba can't get better, but Toba route running last year, bro, I'm being all the way honest.
Oh, hell no.
But if you put in Mingo, he ain't gonna pull up in 2024 because he didn't have enough snaps. This another killer film dude in here. This a film god right here. He doing a lot of great work out there, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow JC Cowboys Network. That dude put his heart into his film sessions, bro. He really does. Excellent. He put in that work. Like, you could tell he love it too. He be telling you what's coming before he drop it, because he be, I'm finna drop a banger. See, that's that's how you know he love it, because he be bragging on it before it even come out. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you put in that good work, man. So y'all make sure y'all support that brother. And this is one of the things I really love about JC as well, because he been doing so many film sessions. He let the film speak. He let the film talk. He don't talk. He let the film talk. All right, but if you try to pull up Mingo, he not gonna show up in 2024. So you gotta go, and I'm showing you, man. I'm giving y'all free game, bro. This is free stuff I'm showing you. So then all you gotta do is now go to 2023. Okay. Then put Control F where you can pull up a search bar. You can put Mingo name and look at the amount of separation Mingo was getting. 2.8. And see, you know, we got to be careful, y'all. See, Lou got a saying that's true. And I've been noticing, man, and I'm just being honest, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Some of this could be panic on our part. We could be panicking. Now, do we need to bring in some competition for Mingo? Yes, Lord. Hell yeah. But to just act like he trash and that there's nothing there, I'm not quite ready to say that yet.
Yes, Lord.
So y'all protect me, man. We got this killer from Birmingham in the building. He done put a hit on me, bro. He told me after the Booker pick that if we don't get a weapon, that he bombing on me, bro. That dude right there, that Birmingham dude. So if y'all care about Boss Cowboy, man, y'all protect me from the Birmingham killers, please. And I'm gonna say this again. If you team weapons and you ain't sent out no hashtags, hush your mouth. I'm up here doing some real work. Yeah. And then he said, respectfully, boss, you was dogging Mingo last season. I might have dogged him. I might have. I don't remember, but I might have. But at least you see I'm man enough to get it right. See, let me tell you the type of people you never want to be. You never want to be the person that after you get the evidence, you still stick with your same shit. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. When you getting evidence, you change with the evidence. When Landlord and Henny showed me that it was 10 receivers that went before a pick 44 last year, they showed me evidence of why not to just put faith in being able to draft a weapon in round 2. Now, if I would have been stubborn, I would have, whatever. Nah, I was like, shit, that's a good point. That changes my draft strategy. So, and we got to stop trying to hold people all the time to old takes. It depends on how you was doing your old takes. It's certain people, I'm going to hold them to their takes because they was being personal when we was going for Booker. It was personal. They was taking shots at us. It was not like Landlord and Henny where we was debating the ideas and fighting hard, but we was just, now some of these content creators and writers, they was using all kind of extra adjectives that was unnecessary because they didn't see it the way that we saw it. And now them same people literally has done a full about face, and now they talking like we was talking before the pick. I don't think they should be able to do that shit either. I think that's real whack. I think that's real whack for you to be putting holes in us for pushing for Booker, and then you turn around and then act like I'm Team Booker. I like the vision of what the Cowboys are doing now. And what's worse, they'll do the same thing if we get Keenan Allen. If we get Keenan Allen and he start balling, all them people that had some hoe ass shit to say, and all them people that was taking them personal shots, they gonna be turning around making videos and content of how this really helped us. Y'all better learn how to see suckers. I'm telling you. So I just wanted to keep it real on Mingo though. 2.8, that's good, y'all. Don't let nobody tell you that that's not. And it's another thing too. I saw some lies on the internet on Mingo. See, that's why you got to double check. I've seen people put out stuff like he only averaged 1.9 and stuff like that. No, Mingo has some good separation. So, all right, let's get back to this film. Back to the film. I'm going to watch one more game on Pickens. I might need to watch about a couple of more because I need to see more. And I'm going to be honest, Landlord, you came in late. I see the quickness in his feet, but the separation is not quite there from what I'm looking at. I'm just being honest. And for people who've been here from the beginning, they'll tell you I ain't lying. Especially if he got across your face. I'm just being honest. All right, so he'll go another one. Okay. See, that's a win, but that's not a win based on the route. You know what I'm saying? And Miami teed off on him. What's up? What's up? We got the OG in the house. Hold on real quick. Let me pause this real quick. What's up, man? My boy Tuck in the building. This is we doing a film session on Pickens, Cooper, and Keenan Allen. This is gonna be a good one. I'm glad you're in the building. One of the most thorough dudes in the space. No doubt. Tuck is extremely thorough. He work hard too. So, all right. So, I'm just trying to get a feel for Pickens. That particular route I ain't gonna tell you nothing because he just sat down in the hole. I'm trying to look for that athleticism. I appreciate you, Angie, putting up that cash out. Keep reminding them to bless the church. See, it's another time I'm looking at hold on, my head was in the way. I'm looking at very little separation from Pickens. I'm being honest, y'all. I'm not hating on Pickens, bro. I'm just letting the film speak, bro. I'm looking at all the targets. I'm not bullshitting y'all. Let me see what happened with this release. Weak ass release. Hell no. That corner on his ass. Sticky on that boy. Look like to me next gen stats one line, bro. When they said he only averaged 2.3 yards of separation. Now I'm gonna be fair to him. I'm gonna look at a few more, then I'm gonna go look at when Russell Wilson was throwing to him. Hold on, let me fix this. I think that's him up top. That's smart. I like to see stuff like this. Yeah, and I'm Tuck. They ain't gonna want to hear this, bro, but I'm just so far in 3 games. This is what I'm saying. What Tuck is saying. Pickens don't fit what Dak likes. I'm just. That's what I see. I'm not see. All right, so let me keep going. But what I like here is the intelligence. So what they doing is they running a cover 2. You could always tell a hard cover 2 because then the corners are going to sit, okay? And you're going to see 2 safeties bailing out to the halves, okay? That's how you know it's a hard cover 2. That's one of the easiest read for a quarterback. The corners give it away. Okay. You see how he's sitting? Hold on, let me get Tuck out the way. You see how this corner sitting? You see how that corner sitting? Let me rewind it, you'll see it. So he playing them off, but then you notice he sat. That's how you know it's cover 2. See, this is how you can make a read in less than 1 second. The corner gave it away, right? So now this is the intelligence of Pickens. So he's sitting. So now Fields is gonna have to scramble. Pickens is gonna find a hole. The hole is usually right here. This is the hole in cover 2. And watch it. See, that's smart. See, that's intelligence. Okay, let me keep going. All right, let me go to week 5. Y'all give me a second, man. Like I say, these are raw film sessions. These are unplanned. Again, when we do these, we don't get paid. So the way, if you want to bless this type of content, chunk some in the Cash App. Now, this is a game with Russell Wilson. So that must be him in the slot. Let me get my head out the way. I think this pick is in the slot. In the slot. Right here. Yeah, I don't like how he come out his breaks. I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm almost done looking at him. That's still Fields. Okay, let me go to the next game. That ain't Russell. All right, let me go to the next game. Week 6. Y'all told me week 5. Is that him yet? Week 7. See, I told y'all to help me out, bro. If I'm doing the film, I need y'all to help me out. Y'all need to give me accurate information because I'm on time crunch. I got the final word coming up, and I need to get this film. I need to get in. I still need to look at Amari, and we still got to look at Keenan. All right, now that's Russell, little ass. Yeah, that's Russell for sure. Okay. Bad ball by Russell next. Let me see. Yeah, that's Russ. He came down with it, but that route was lazy as hell. See, Tuck be keeping it real. See, Tuck. I'm saying it how you see it. He just energy and toughness, but as far as a pure wide receiver, he's like, I swear to God, I see it like you. I swear I see it like you. I swear I see it just like that. I'm finna turn this shit off, bro. They better not get no Pickens. If they get him, I'm gonna be like, yay! But I ain't gonna be like, yeah, man, let's go. See, like Romeo Dobbs, I'll be like, man, y'all go watch that film session I did on Boy, if they get Romeo Dobbs, now that's a fit. Now that's a route runner. If you was to go get Ridley, whoo, I'm gonna fall out my seat. Whoo, if you get Keenan Allen, I'm gonna literally cry. I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be. I'm serious. I'm gonna be crying, bro. I swear to God. Cause see, Keenan fit Dak. I'm gonna show you. But this is the last route I'm gonna watch. I've seen enough. I don't need to watch no more. I've seen enough. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't want to see a route like this. Man, hell no. That's like Tobit. So if you ask me, should the Dallas Cowboys trade for that?
Oh, hell no.
I'm just being honest. I would rather them rent it. That's what I saw from the film, y'all. I don't know what you saw, but if you was watching what I just saw, and I went through 5 games of all his targets. Bro, I'm just being honest.
Oh, hell no.
Y'all can go ahead and keep him off the headlines. I'm just being honest. Now, if we get him, I'm going to be like, yay. But that's not a fit to Dak. I'm just going to be honest with you. Now, I'm going to start with Amari. I'm going to go with Amari, but I'm going to work backwards. Because the last time I started with the Browns and I worked down, I'm going to go from the bottom up. That way we go see some new film. And it's going to still be raw. Because y'all know I like going raw. What I mean by going raw, I mean looking at film without knowing what's in it. That's what I mean by raw. Not the real raw. I like going, you know what I mean. That's good too. Everybody like that. All right, here we go. And now I've never seen this, so I'm interested to see him in Buffalo. I'm so interested to see him in Buffalo. I'm so goddamn curious. He said, boss, if we wanted Ted, then we have to consider Pickens. He also going against a number 1 wide receivers. He'd be a perfect number 2. I put it like this. You got a point that it would be less pressure on him. I agree. All I'm doing is judging what I saw. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just judging what I saw. And for what I saw, it confirmed that Next Gen Stats was right. When they said he was only getting 2.3 yards of separation, the film reflected that to me. So, and when I want somebody that's go be playing receiver for my quarterback, I need to see 2.6 and up. So, and I need to see that in your routes. I don't need to see concepts that gave you separation. I need to see the routes. So, and I appreciate the super chats, but I'm just being honest, bro. When the film speak, I agree with what it tells me. That's just me. When the film speak, I just agree with what it tells me. I don't try to justify it. I don't try to reason it out. I just say, this is what the film just told me. All right, so this is Amari week 17. So I'm so curious. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So right here is Amari. Let me see. Now, a lot of y'all been shitting on Amari, saying he washed. No, he not. Y'all need to stop. Shit. Amari still got them dupes. Yeah. See, he still could explode out them breaks. Now, is he as fast as what he used to be? No. But Amari go win. On the number 2. Ooh! Ah! See, the old Amari would have ran away. He would have ran away. That old Amari would have ran away from that dude. The Amari that was in Dallas, he would have. This would have turned to a whole nother like another 20 yards. Like right there, man, Amari would have ate all this space up. Okay. I see. All right, let me see. This is interesting. All right. So he only had 3 targets this game. All right, let me see. Still good route, still good out his breaks. He better than Pickens out his breaks. When he make that cut, he gone. Man, Amari, man, listen, it don't take long to see it, bro. You can see it quick. If you look at these targets, that tells you everything. This is so interesting. Amari at the bottom. He better not come down with that. Oh, shit. He came down with that? Hey, let me see. Man, y'all better put some respect on this boy name. Hold on real quick. Even though he don't even look close to explosive as he used to be, Amari would win in Dallas, y'all. I see you. God. Hold on real quick. That boy came down with that. That's a hard catch, y'all. So we got us another super chat. My boy said, that's fair, boss. I just think we need to be clear on what we're looking for. Do we want a route runner or a big body wide receiver for Dak? I want a route runner. I've always been clear. That's what Dak friendly is. And that's what every one of my film sessions has been about. That's why I've called every one of them the Amari plan. Because Amari, let me explain it. Because when Amari came in, he had no offseason with Dak. But yet, they had instant chemistry because he was a route runner. And Dak throws with confidence when you can get separation. It just turns Dak into a whole nother quarterback. So that's why that's one of the main reasons I'm on Keenan. Because Keenan, even though he's slow, he still averages year in and year out 3 yards of separation. His separation is literally on the level of Chase. And it's clear when you turn on the film. It's clear. He be putting on some routes that be like, shit! For real. See, people that been watching this channel know I already showed Keenan. Keenan go hard. I don't know what some of these people be talking about when they say he watched. I'd be like, bro, you didn't watch, bro. I don't care if you say I watch Chicago games. No. You need to go watch 22. Because if you watching Chicago games, you not seeing what's going on downfield. Let me keep going. This is interesting, though. I'm going to watch a couple of more games on this boy. So that was his last target, week 17. And this look like Buffalo didn't target him a lot. So to see, and that's important to know. Let me tell you what it's important to know. What'll happen is you'll look at his production and it'll be like, oh, he ain't got it. Well, how often did they even target him? See, that's when you go look at the film, it'll tell you that. It'll say, he only had 5 targets this game. In this game we finna watch, he only had 2. So and remember, he was a mid-season acquisition, so he likely had to learn the offense. All right, here we go. So that's Coop in the slot. Boy, y'all be going hard on my boy Coop. Y'all be, man, come on, man. Y'all better listen to this film. Don't listen to nobody's opinions. Don't even listen to your own opinion. You better listen to this film opinion. He said, who's going to keep the safety out the box to help the run game? Thank you. Thank you. Who's going to keep the safety out the box to help the run game? Well, I put it like this. The run game itself should help CeeDee Lamb. With the way that we building that offensive line, because this is what everybody been saying. They're gonna just bracket CD. Not if you running the ball well. If you running the ball well, they gonna have to take some safeties out that box, man. They gonna have to get out of that shell. They gonna have to. They gonna have to get some run support. How do you have run support and bracket CD? It's a numbers game. That's one of the main reasons I wanted Booker too. But people weren't listening to us. We was like, bro, if you get that run game going, you go help CD and you go help your number 2. But that's a good super chat. Let me watch this one real quick. I'm gonna have to speed it up, y'all, because I still got the final word coming. Okay, I missed it. But as far as I can see, it looked like Amari still got some juice in him, bro. I can see that some juice is left, but it's enough in there to get a swallow. You'll get a good swallow. All right, so that was his first target. He only had 2 targets this game, y'all. Coop up top. Man, I'm getting excited watching my boy Coop and imagining him back in Dallas. Ooh. Did he drop that? Was that a drop? Let me see. That's pass interference too. He was grabbing him. Watch. Right there. He grabbing him. You see it? That's a clear pass interference too. That's clear. All right, so that was the only target that game. Okay. So this week 14. Get my head out the way. We got Coop at the bottom. Bad ball. Bad ball. Bad ball. Oh, I see why. That was a hard throw. I was looking at Cooper. I didn't know he was avoiding pressure. That's a hard throw. Stepping up in that pocket like that, trying to throw to your right, that's a hard ass throw. He didn't have his feet. But you Allen. You supposed to get that. You Allen. See, if that was Dak, he inaccurate. Nah, that's a hard throw. That really is a hard throw. That would have been a Houdini throw. You not Mahomes. Go sit your ass down. You ain't Dak, Allen. Dak would have made that throw. So we got Coop at the bottom. Man, Coop still got it, boy. Y'all tripping. All these people that been saying he washed, y'all need to stop, bro. Real talk. Y'all need to stop, bro. Y'all need to stop. Real talk. Y'all need to let that shit go. Whatever you was mad at him, very good stop. He loses his balance and everything, but he still ran a good route. Even while losing his balance, bro. That's still a good route. Now they running the zone, so that's not man coverage. So you know, that look like It looked like cover 3. Now let me go look at the next play. But I'm certain, just based on what I'm seeing, he would be a good number 2, y'all. I'm certain Coop could give you 1,200 yards with that. I'm certain. Allen, what are you doing? Allen, you can't do like Dak. You're not like Dak on the run. See, Dak can make throws on the run like that. Allen, you are not Dak. What was that? What was that? That was a trash throw. See, when Dak scramble out that pocket, it be money. See, when Dak right there, see Dak right here, shoot. He go, not that. Dak go get that. And I'm liking his body language. I didn't like Cooper body language with the Browns. I didn't like his body language with the Browns. I didn't. I'm being honest, y'all. With the Browns, I was like, Amari's on that BS. But with Buffalo, he looking different. That's why I'm glad I started at the bottom instead of starting at the top. Because when I watched him versus Dallas game 1, I was mad at Amari. I didn't like his game still looked good. His body language looked bad. Being honest. Amari can be moody, y'all. I don't even know why they counted that as a target. Because Allen just threw another trash ass ball. And see, this is why you got to be careful with stats. When you see they target to catches was off, how you go be on with throws like that? Hold on. You said Pickens over Coop regarding need. I don't see that, bro. I don't see that. I'm being honest. I see it totally opposite than you, to be honest, bro. I don't want to give away nothing for Pickens based on what I saw. The only thing you would have to do was pay Amari. And right now, Amari is in a humbled market. You might be able to get Amari for $5 million. With no trade. I'm just being honest, bro. And put it like this. I ain't starting no hashtag for Pickens. I'm not. If you want to, that's cool. But I ain't starting no campaign over somebody with 2.3 yards of separation. So let me keep going. But I respect it though. Everybody got their own opinion. That route was okay. Amari looked like he struggled to run now a little bit. He looked like he struggles a little bit to really push you. But he's still a pro. He's still a good pro. See, he looked like he got a lot of targets this game. This is an interesting game. This is very interesting. That's him up top. Good stop. Good, man, come on, y'all. Amari still, man, look at this stop. Look at that stop. Look, oh, y'all can't see it. My bad. Watch this stop. Watch this stop. Man, I appreciate these super chats, man. My boy said Coop was open a lot. Shakur catches, watch film. He underrated too. Yeah, I was looking at him earlier. He had a lot of separation. But I think his separation was system generated, to be honest. But I need to go look at that because he had high separation. You're right. Also, I want to remind everybody that when we do these type of film sessions where we showing in 22, YouTube ain't gonna pay us. So I appreciate all the gifts. I do. And because see, this is gonna make you informed. So if you lobbying, right? Because I'm lobbying. I am. I'm pushing out there and I'm tagging Dallas. I'm tagging them quick. hashtag Amari Cooper, hashtag Keenan Allen, and absolutely hashtag Romeo Dobbs. He super passed my film test from early this morning. Shit. Yeah. So, but, you know, I appreciate y'all support and the way that you can support this film session, because I ain't gonna get a dime from YouTube on this one, is I might. It be sometimes they pay you, sometimes they don't. But if I don't, chunk it in the Cash App. All right, so let's keep going. I need to look at a few more. That's a good stop, y'all. That's what I was trying to show y'all. See, you gotta see when somebody makes a stop like that with no indication that it's coming. See, that's hard to cover, y'all. See, stops is underrated. People that can stop on a dime like that and don't raise up or nothing, they just, yeah. Yeah. I'm liking Coop, man. I think we need to get off this Coop wash stuff we be saying. We be saying stuff that's just not true. I'm just being honest. Right here at the top. Good coverage. And Coop didn't look scary at all. Pushing them on that fade. He didn't. Cooper done lost a step. He not the same. And this is what I'm gonna say. Even if somebody is not the same, that don't mean they not an asset. We got to remember that. Even if somebody not what they was, that's never really the question. The question is, are they better than what you have? Cooper at the top. That's damn good, y'all. That's damn good. First of all, good release, explosive release, right? And he gonna make a very hard contested. And he on top of him. That's where you want to be. Perfect. And he's showing a little juice right there. That's a bad ball. He just went and got that thing. Oh, man, y'all better chill out. We need to, man, come on, bro. Y'all will be cheering for Cooper all day if he came back. I can see this easily. This is easy to see. This is not hard. We'll be Coop all over again. Look at this, bro. Bro, that's a hard contested catch right there, bro. So we got Coop at the top again. I'm glad I started at the bottom. It's so informative. Good stop, Coop. Boy, that boy Coop got some stops, boy. Mike McCarthy needed him. I'm serious. Mike McCarthy needed him. Mike McCarthy offense would have looked a whole lot different with him. That boy, he run a hell of a 5-stop route. Coop at the top. I don't know what Coop was doing right there. He looked like he was confused. See, that's what happens sometimes when you go into a new offense. He looked like he was run stalking him. They were just not on the same page right there. Yeah, they look like they was. That looked like probably. I would probably say that was on Coop. But you can almost expect that when you're coming into a new offense. You know what I'm saying? Being fair. it's gonna be some mental errors. Where is Coop? I don't see him. Where he at? Is that him at the bottom right here? I think that's him. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. That boy still got them good ass feet. Look at that. Look at this. Woo! He dropped that. You gotta get that, Coop. You gotta get that, Coop. Pull that in, baby. He bobbled it. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to understand. You said too much stock in Cooper. What does that mean? I'm trying to understand. What does that mean? Coop at the top. I like this game because it looked like they targeted the hell out of him this game. I like this game. The only thing I don't like is they didn't send him on nothing vertical. Oh, good release. Good stack. Ah, bad ball. Woo! All right. See, I saw all the fundamentals there. I saw all the fundamentals I want to see. All right, here we go. You're going to see a real good release, a good inside release. Watch. But then you're going to see them stack them. Boom. Good release. Ooh. Damn. And see right there? That's called stacking. When you get on top of them, that's perfect. See, that's that veteran fundamental thing you're supposed to do when you got to step on a corner. He stacked them, and now he just needed a good ball. Bad ball. My boy said Pickens would have caught that. You think so? He might have. All right, let me go to the next one. All right, let me see. So we got Coop at the top. There you go. See, that's knowing how to read a defense. See, yeah. He knew exactly where that hole was. You gonna even see him accelerate to the hole. Look, you see him accelerate to the hole? That's intelligence, y'all. That's intelligence. That's intelligence. That boy accelerated to that hole. Woo-wee! That boy accelerated to it, man. He knew he was finna hit that. Man, say Coop is an asset, bro. It's clear. It's clear. So we got Coop at the bottom. That route was lazy as hell, Coop. Lazy ass route. Came off the ball slow. It looked like they was, and then bad body language again. Were they losing? Cause Coop be doing that type of shit when they losing. Hold on. Did they lose this game? I think they lost this game. Yeah, that's what it was. They was losing. See, when they losing, Coop start tripping. I'm keeping it real, y'all. I ain't gonna never lie. I'm gonna say what I see. So as you can see, for most of that game, I was praising them, but once I saw that bad rep, I'm gonna call it what I see. We got us a $10 super chat. He said, "Boss, if we're going to run the ball and do play action, we need a deep threat." I agree. In Mike McCarthy's system, Coop would be better, but in a play action pass system, deep shots like Pickens because he's a vertical. Nah. I still need you to be precise with your route running, because so if we go only, and most teams gonna only take about at the most 2 vertical shots a game. I'm not getting Pickens for 2 vertical shots. I need you to be a precise route runner for my quarterback, because that's what he does well in. I'm gonna just say it blunt. I'm out on Pickens. Out. Now I respect it if you want him, but from the film that I just saw, I'm out, bro. I don't see the fit to my quarterback. And when I looked, I wouldn't have looked at him, to be honest. When I saw 2.3 yards of separation, I was like, nah, Dak need 2.6 and up. But because he Pickens, and it been a lot of noise about him, I'm be like, well, let's go look. And I'm just being honest, I didn't like what I saw, bro. I don't get people or hype people because of names. I don't. And I'm being go watch my previous film session. Dobbs look better than Pickens, and Dobbs would be cheaper than Pickens, and Dobbs would come with less drama than Pickens, for sure. Oh shit, that's what the film told me, and it's clear. And then we got us another super chat, and then we go get into Keenan Allen. He said, Coop don't need as many targets to gain 1,000 yards versus other wide receivers. Look at stats, even our own wide receivers and across the league. Non-system generated and cheaper. I agree. I kind of like this comp. I think that's about the fairest comp. I think that's the fairest comp I've seen so far. Pickens would be a better Gallup. I love that comp. I love that comp. I think you hit that on the head. I do want to show one more thing real quick on Amari before I move on. I want to go to week 1 and show him versus Dallas, because this is where Amari had me hot. Amari was tripping to me. I'm being all the way honest. All right. So remember, he was with the Browns last year at the early part of the season. So I want y'all to see all the sides of Cooper. Right now, I already showed this, so let me go to Keenan because I don't want to run out of time. I got the final word. Y'all gonna just have to go look at one of my previous film sessions. I already did this film session on him, but one thing, if you go look at my previous film session that I did on him, as the game progressed, boy, and if you start losing, man, that boy Cooper start tripping. Now, I do understand a little bit because Watson was throwing him some ugly balls. But towards the midway part of the game, you could kind of start seeing that Cooper was checking out. his details in the routes was getting worse and worse and worse as Dallas was starting to get more and more in control. Remember, Dallas beat the snot out of the Browns game 1. And so, and listen, y'all, I'm going to keep it all the way real. I like my receivers to play with hate. This is what I mean. Dallas let you go. Dallas let you go. Some things I want you to be out there like it's personal. Like, even win or lose, I don't care. I just want to put on a show on you dudes because y'all let me go for Gallup. And I love the Dallas. I gave y'all a pay cut. I put it like this. If I was Amari, I would have tried to destroy Dallas. I would have tried to embarrass them. I don't care what the score was. I would have got mine. And I would have been out there thinking, I'm finna try to clown everybody y'all put in front of me. I'm gonna show y'all that y'all fucked up by letting me go today. And I don't see that in Cooper. I'm just being honest. And I want that. I want that type of dog. But now, I'm also not going to be so nitpicky and self-righteous that I don't recognize his talent. That you don't have to be super dog to still be a good asset to this team. I want to be in balance. You know what I mean? You know. But I wanted to see more competitiveness in him versus us. You know. Especially since we saying we want him back. Let me get through. Let me go to Keenan Allen. If I got time, I'll come back to him and show y'all that. So now I'm getting ready to look at some Keenan Allens that I've never seen before, which is always fair. I like doing it like that. That's why I'm starting at the bottom. Because if I start at the top, Keenan cooks from the top, from the start. Let me just show y'all real quick, just out the gate. This is Keenan out the gate. Keenan out the gate cooking. This is his first target of the year. Just watch him run a precise out and up, and he gonna have 4 yards of separation. Boom. See, Keenan at the bottom right here. See, notice, why is that corner peeking back at the quarterback? You know why? Because he feel like he got a bead on that out route. But that's because, look at Keenan body language. What is his shoulders doing? His shoulders is square towards the sideline. So his routes and his body language looks like he running the out. But is he? Nope. Shit! Say, man, y'all got Keenan messed up. Say, Keenan, boy, he be running some sick. His body language is sick. And he's slow. Got him, coach. Ooh. Man, hold on. So I already know his tape, so I'm going to start at the bottom. Stuff I've never seen before. All right, so I'm going to go to week 18. I've never seen this. So I don't know what I'm getting ready to see. This is pure raw film. So I don't know what's getting ready to happen. All right, so we got, let me find him. Where my boy at? Where Keenan at? There he is. Going in motion. All right, so we got Keenan going in motion right here. Let me see. Good stop. Okay. You know, find that soft spot. That's you know, easy work for him. Hold on, we got us a another super chat. My boy said, he say, level of DBs matter. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. All right, here we go. Come over Keenan. I think this is him in the slot. Yeah, just a smooth out route. Really nothing to judge right there. He always smooth. All right, let me see. So we got Keenan right here at the bottom. Right here. No, he was at the top. My bad. So he up here. Okay, so he right there. Once again. Man, same, bro. I swear, man. Yeah. Say, my boy say, Keenan been cooking though. Bro, that boy routes is ferocious. Like he sells, his body language sells the hell out of each route, bro. He go sell that out again. Look, shoulder square to the sideline. It's the fundamentals, y'all. It's the fundamentals. It's the fundamentals. It's the fundamentals. And see, that's why I like him even more than Amari. Because see, Amari is starting to lose a step. So when you starting to lose a step, do you know how to still win even though you slower? See, Keenan has always been slow. So he's a master route runner. You know what I'm saying? Because he never could rely on speed. So he had to master the craft of nuanced route running. All right, so look, that was week 18. Let me go to week 17 now. And I've never seen any of these. So we got Keenan right here at the bottom. I hope y'all appreciate this, man. I hope y'all appreciate this, man. I'll be trying to give y'all the truth, man. Facts. Oh shit! Say, man, that boy Keenan. Say, listen, that boy got them cuts. Look at this. Look at the subtleness of this break. Watch him break out, and watch the separation from it. Watch it. And I've never seen this. Look, good off. Ooh, that's 4 yards of separation, bruh. Say, it's just body language, bro. He has the best body language. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Damn. And he's slow. He's slow as hell. And ooh, man, I would slap Williams. You gotta catch that, Keenan. You gotta catch that. But I would slap Williams. I would slap him. I would slap the hell out of Williams. Williams literally threw him bad balls all year. Man, that boy got them man, look. Wait. You still gotta catch that, dog. Damn. See, that's why I like watching film that I ain't seen when it's truly raw, because I don't know what's coming. I just be watching it. All right, where my boy Keenan at the bottom. Let me see Keenan. Okay. Man, y'all, Keenan, come on, bro. I'm over here bragging on you fumbling and shit. I'm over here bragging on you, bro. You gotta, come on, you gotta pull that in. You fumbled. Did he fumble? No, he ain't fumble. He actually talking some shit. My bad. Oh no, bro. I come for Keenan, bro. I'm telling you, boy, y'all got Keenan messed up, bro. Keenan would destroy with Dak. He would destroy. And I've never seen this, bro. This is the first time I'm seeing these films. I saw the top half. I know the top half by heart. I've looked at all them targets up there. So I know he a monster. I ain't never seen these targets. He said, are we comfortable with Allen getting more targets than CD similar to Beasley receiving more? Hell yeah, I'll be. If he winning, yes. Whatever win the game. I don't care who get the most targets. It's who's winning. That's my dog, bro. That's my dog. Hey, and Keenan he be out there talking some cash. He be talking some cash money, bro. That boy be out there talking that cash ass shit. So we got Keenan in the slot. All right, here we go. Let me see. Good stop. Good stop. Okay. Good coverage. Ain't nothing he could have did there. The play broke down. And you ain't lying. He said, imagine him teaching CD. Bruh. I don't even know if you can teach what Keenan does. I think that's one of them things either you have or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like dancing. You know how some people can just dance? Some people can just, see, my oldest son like that, he can just dance, right? My youngest son, he can dance, but he gotta learn it. You gotta teach him and 1 and 2 and 3. You know, but my oldest son, he'll see it and do it. You know what I mean? That's how Keenan is, bro. To me, I don't even know if you can teach this, bro. This is that body language that you just either have it or you don't. He in the slot. Okay. It's nothing to that, you know. Just a little outbreaking concept. Got us a super chat. Hold on real quick. He said, Coop more explosive on deeper routes, though. Yeah, I would agree with that. I definitely would agree with that. On deeper routes, yeah. You know, the only way Keenan go beat you on a deep route is he go set you up with body language before he beats you with a deep route. That's how he'll beat somebody with a deep route. I agree with that, though. I agree with that. Keenan in the slot. Okay, little bubble route. Catch that clean, Keenan. Catch that clean. All right. So we got Keenan at the bottom. Man, that boy Keenan nice, bro. He nice. Keenan nice, boy. Him and Dak will be out there. Woo! I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, this would be the dude. Ooh, I would be, man. Listen, where Keenan at, man? Where he at? Where he at? Is this? Where he at? Hold on. Where Keenan? Oh, this him up. That's him up top. My bad, y'all. Up top, right here. Good release. See, how is that even a target? That shouldn't even be counted as a target. It ball wasn't even close to him. Keenan in the slot. Okay, little bubble route. All right, next game. See, I'm starting at the bottom this time. I don't know which one is Keenan. I think that's him at the top. I think that's him up here. Yeah, that's him. Ooh, man. I need to slap Williams, bro. See, you ratting up balls like this, just get me the ball. Get me the ball. Oh, just he killing Little Branch. Little Branch. And see, man, that boy feet work just nasty, bro. He's slow, but his feet work just. Ooh, man, just get him the man, get him the ball. That would destroy. Just look at the subtlety of his breaks. Just watch us. Yeah. Ooh, man. I swear I would hate Williams if I was him. I would burn Williams' car. If I was him, I would set his car on fire. Right here. This is a very good question. Might be the question of the day. He said, boss, how much you think Allen's market would be? See, he's now in a depressed market. It's after the draft. He was in a humble market by week 5 of free agency. When nobody picked you up by week 5, that meant they rejected your offers. The rumors was he was looking for 13. At this point, he would probably take $5 million. Anything under that is super disrespectful. Keenan easily is a $10 million receiver. Easily. That's minimum. And you should pay that with a smile. You should pay that and say, thank you for hooking us up. I'm dead ass. But you might be able to get him for 5. You really should throw incentives up there to make him really ball out. You should give him a 5 base with incentives that can get him up to 12. That's what I would say do. Keenan in the slot. Williams is an idiot. I'm sorry, y'all. If Williams don't improve, this is gonna be one of the biggest busts of all time, bro. I'm serious, bro. Like, come on, bro. See, all that off-balance stuff was cute in college. Bro, Keenan is wide open, bro, right here, bro. And you doing all that off-balance cute stuff and you can't... Bro. See, this is when you go slap your quarterback. I'm serious, bro. Because, see, I watched the first half, and I know Williams been throwing ducks at him all season, bro. Like, a lot of y'all think Keenan washed because of Williams. I'm going to be honest. Y'all ain't look at his film. People that been saying that, they ain't looked at him, bro. They just talking shit, bro. They ain't looked at him. They just talking. If it's no way you can look at Keenan and say wash. Ain't no goddamn way. You a damn lie. Let me answer this question. He said, boss, can you look at DJ Moore? I almost looked at DJ Moore last show. The reason why I ain't look at DJ Moore is because I looked at his contract. His contract is way too high to even take a look at him. That'd be honestly a waste of our time, bro. We know Steven Jones ain't taking on no $35 million receiver. I'm just being honest. Like, I could take a look at him, but it'd be wasting y'all time. He said 88 is too slot heavy for K versus C. I think Turpin combo and run game, deeper safeties and faster running backs versus linebackers make more space for underneath for 88 and Ferg. I like your thinking, my brother. I love what you're saying. And I would Tyrone Church. I just don't want to waste y'all time, bro. We all know Jerry ain't gonna take on no new contract like DJ Moore. Jerry would, Steven wouldn't. Keenan Allen. Let me see. You know, knowing how to find them soft spots in the zone, just high IQ player. Just what it is. Nothing fast, nothing explosive, but the smoothest dude you go see on tape. Super smooth. The smoothest dude you go see on tape. Smoother than butter. See, now you can see why he averages 3 yards of separation. My boy Blessing these super chats, bro. I appreciate it. He say Keenan would eat. Yeah, he would. On the Dolphins, he would eat with Dallas. Man, he would go crazy with us. I guarantee if he came to Dallas, he'll do 1,200. I guarantee it. He would do 1,200, 7, 8 touchdowns. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Keenan in the slot. That looked like very bad play design because they bumping into each other and stuff. Him and DJ Moore, bad play design. All right, next. And see, I like this because this is a division game. I want to see them play in the division, and you want to see them play Detroit. So we got Keenan at, no, where Keenan at? He's at the bottom. Right here. Why is that even a target? You see what I'm saying, bro? See, when you let that stuff get counted as a target, they throw off their ratios. And you'll think he's sorry because you say his catch to target ratio is down this year. Yeah, that's because you're a stat nerd. You got to watch film. So we got Keenan going in motion. Ooh, got it. Shit. Listen, y'all. I'ma just go and tell. Listen, y'all. Did y'all just see what he just did on that rap? Did y'all just see that? See, that type of shit pissed me off. Cause now I'm trying to figure out why some of these content creators been acting like he ain't shit. What are we doing? Are we in some kind of rivalry with each other? Cause see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That's what was happening with Booker. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Most of what was happening with Booker is a lot of people didn't like Booker because I liked Booker and because Lou liked Booker and the OC. It became a rivalry. It wasn't about was the idea good. It was about, oh, that's Boss's guy, so F Booker. That's the OC's guy. And I want to look like I'm the guy in the space. It's no way you watched Keenan and said that he watched. It's just no way, bro. Look at this goddamn route, bro. Watch him route the fuck out of these dudes, man. Look at this. This is just art. Oh my. And that's just body language, bro. That's just body language. That's he not fast, but he know how to sell your ass on some body language. He hit that ball with that hesitation and he bit on it. Now you say, nah, it was about one weapon. Nah, it was more than one weapons, man. Some of y'all, it was about wanting weapons. See, some of y'all, like Landlord, it was about wanting weapons. When it was Henny, it was about wanting weapons. But some of this was about content rivalry. I'm telling you, bro. Cause see, it was too much shitting on the idea. And it's too much shitting on Keenan Allen, bro. And let me tell you, and it's lies. It's lies. I saw one of them content creators literally say that I just show highlights. And you see me looking at every target. I'm clicking on every target. I'm not showing highlights, lowlights. I'm raw. I'm going in raw. I don't know what I'm gonna see. I'm seeing it the first time like y'all seeing it. But it's some of these people, I'm telling you, it's a rivalry. They trying to have a rivalry, and I ain't trying to have no rivalry with them. I just want the best idea for my team. Traylon Burke, I can probably do that tomorrow, bro. I can probably do that tomorrow. Y'all go ahead and put in an order. I do want to look at Traylon Burke because I'm gonna run out of time today. I still got to do the final word, and I got to prepare for that. We woo. Can y'all read this 10 times, bro? Cause you ain't see these type of routes in Pickens. You didn't. Don't lie. You didn't. You didn't. You didn't see these type of routes with Amari. You didn't see these type of routes with Amari. I've never seen this, bro. This is my first time looking at this. I'm just clicking on the next target. Undiscriminate. I'm just clicking on it. But it pissed me off when you see Keenan just kill they ass on. Like, just watch this, bro. And it's just the route. It's just a beautiful ass route. He sold that shit. It's body language. That boy is a killer route runner. That's all it is. Got him, coach. Coach, I got him. 6. He would do that all day. With Dallas. Sometimes you got to click on it twice. It's Keenan in the slot. It's frustrating me, bro. It's frustrating me, bro. Because I need people to put my team first and stop putting yourself first. Good stop. He know how to find them soft spots. Keenan, a first class vet, y'all. First class vet. And this is a good question. He said, but will we get him? This is why you got to join a campaign. I'm going to play this again. Because, see, people be missing it. I need y'all to really pay attention. Listen.
Check it and things like that. Now, I will say, so Jerry, Steven, and some other people in the front office, they do get a printout. I don't know if it's daily, but every couple days of, Twitter things that, are being written and people are saying, but I doubt that gets into the comments and stuff like that.
So, this is why everybody should work campaigns. This is why you should work these campaigns. Because they've been saying they shopping for a receiver, right? I want you to try to put yourself in Jerry and them shoes. So they getting a report every day or every other day. Because they trying to see what the fans are saying. They trying to see what we thinking. They trying to kind of see what's the pulse, right? And then somebody walk over to Jerry and they throw on his desk, hey, y'all, I just want to let you know that ever since we released that we're interested in Amari, it's been millions of impressions on Keenan Allen. It's been 2 million impressions. I just want to let you know, boss, and walks off. Maybe Jerry do something with it. Maybe he don't. But don't you want that in his head? Don't you want him thinking, my fans want Keenan like that? My fans want Amari like that? This gonna make them happy? And his tape good? Man, you got the super chat of the year. He said, why they couldn't really get both, bro? That's the super chat of the year right there, bro. I don't think we can have a 2 or 3. Yeah, see, at this point, that's what's a shame, my brother, is that I'm being honest. Amari and Keenan should have a very depressed price right now. A very depressed price right now. I'm pretty sure Dallas could get both. I'm pretty sure that we could walk in there with CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen, and Amari if we wanted to. But go back to the vision. Go back to the vision I just said. That Jerry's sitting there, and they knew they threw that out there on purpose. They threw that out there on purpose. The Cowboys are having discussions about Amari. They poll testing us right now. Why do you think I stopped? I supposed to have been on vacation right now. I supposed to have been chilling right now. I supposed to have been recovering from all that draft work. But once I saw that they put that out there, I said, nah, it's time to get to work. I can rest later. It's time to put your order in. That's why, honestly, I don't respect nobody at all that been complaining about weapons, but you never one time went on Twitter to put your order in. They done already told you they look at reports of what we say. They literally looking at reports of what we say and what we think, but then y'all will say, boss, we don't matter. Boss, it's a waste of time. They're going to do what they're going to do anyway. Well, why do you think they getting a report on what you think if they don't care, bro?
You know, that Steelers game on Thursday, and you know, George Pickens is you know, needs to get the ball more, and that's an issue out there, and they're asking Mike Tomlin about that constantly, and they're bringing that up because his answers sound very similar to what, you know, Mike McCarthy and coaches were saying when CD wasn't, you know, happy about not getting the ball against the 49ers. I get it that there's only one ball to go around and all that, but 7 games is a pretty good sample size, and for Brandon Cooks not to be a bigger part of the offense, that just leaves you scratching your head. So I will say, because it has become such a big topic this week, I would not be surprised if they're forcing him the ball. Brandon Cooks not to be a bigger part of the offense, that just leaves you scratching your head. So I will say, because it has become such a big topic this week, I would not be surprised if they're forcing him the ball. They say Brandon Cooks not to be a bigger part of the offense, that just leaves you scratching your head. So I will say, because it has become such a big topic this week, I would not be surprised if they're forcing him the ball. They say they're not going to do that, but I would not be surprised if he gets, you know, 6-7 targets on Sunday. But
and it happened. He said because it became such a big topic that week. This is why I have been blocking people that been wanting to tweet me about trenches versus weapons. Man, some guy keep going back and forth with me on Twitter. I think it's gonna hurt us that we missed out on Matthew Golden. I think we should have got Warren. I say, bro, listen, bro. I said, if you tweet me one more time without a hashtag, I'm blocking your ass. All this back and forth with me ain't gonna do a damn thing, bro. Get in a campaign. This campaign right now is already up to 2 million. This one just started. And this one just started. I'm putting in my order for all three. And so I'm going to say it like this. I'm finna conclude this film session, but this is what I'm going to say. I looked at the front half of Amari versus Keenan. I looked at the bottom half of Amari versus Keenan. Keenan has whooped Amari ass. Whether you start doing your research from the top or at the bottom. I see a better receiver. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how you look at it. And then also, the metrics said. The metrics said as well. The metrics said. Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you. See, and listen, I'm not trying to be right. This ain't trying to be Booker versus Team Weapons. Man, this ain't got, listen, it ain't got nothing to do with trying to be right. It's what's best for your team. That's why I stood flat-footed against everybody when it was Booker versus Weapons. Because I felt like the whole time, this is what your team need. This is what your head coach been saying. So why, if I'm really loyal, I will fight all of y'all for what's right. I don't have to put egg on my face. I ain't got to do none of that shit because I was standing on what was right the first time. I didn't have to do a 180. I didn't have to do it about face. I was standing on what was right. And that's why I ended up being right. I wasn't going with the win and what's popular because what was popular was Weapons, but what was right was Booker. What's right is Keenan Allen. That's what your team need. That's what your quarterback need. As much as I miss Amari, and I do know he still will be a good asset to us, Amari is not better than Keenan. He not. And that's what my team need. So I'm not looking for the old nostalgia of Amari. I'm looking for the upgrade of wide receiver 2. I ain't got no feelings in this. I let the film speak. And the film has spoke. The film is loud. The film says Keenan is the guy. The data says Keenan is the guy. If I look up Keenan Allen right now, you go see 3 yards of separation. That's higher than Amari. That's higher than Cortland Sutton. That's higher than Pickens. And you can see it on the tape. The data matches the tape. You gotta be playing, bro. You must be playing with me. You playing with me, bro. And if you serious, if you serious, after all this evidence that I just showed, I showed the average separation per target. Oh, I see what's going on with you. And this happens with some of y'all. This happens with some of y'all. Some of y'all be having pet cats and you fall in love with your pet cat. Some of y'all fell in love with your pet cat, Matthew Golden, where it made you unreasonable. You couldn't listen. You couldn't listen to me. You couldn't listen to nobody because you were just in love with your way. One of my entrepreneurship professors used to always say, never fall in love with your own idea. Be willing to divorce your idea for a better one. He used to always say that. He used to say, never fall in love with your own idea. Be willing to divorce it. See, some of y'all, this is why y'all be ending up doing all kind of Like, you will look at the evidence. It is nothing they saying about Booker right now that we didn't say. Nothing. It is literally nothing they doing right now. Nothing. It is nothing Booker saying right now that he didn't already say. That we already said he said. That wasn't the first time he talked about, I like seeing people, football, the love of football lead them. But I told y'all he said that. I told y'all he was gonna be a leader. I said all of that. But you la 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 la, and then he get drafted. Ooh, I like him. After listening to him, I like it. Well, what's the difference between when I said it? What was the difference? Oh, you was stubborn when I said it. You was in love with your idea. You just wanted a weapon at 12, and you just tuned me all the way out. You never was open to nothing I said, nothing Lou said. You just knew it all, and you wasn't go. Some of y'all doing that right now. I showed you the side by side of the film, and you still go tell me Amari better. Are you kidding me? I showed you the data to your face on the average separation per target. That's Keenan Allen at a 3. I can look up Amari right now. This is Cooper. Amari Cooper is a 2.6, which matches the film. That boy said, I feel attacked. Bro, I ain't trying to directly attack nobody. But some of this might be at you, bro. If you the type of person that fall in love with your ideal and get stubborn, I've been telling people, you know what make me kick people ass in the draft every year? It's because I ain't in love with my ideas. Y'all saw me change my idea. A lot of y'all forgot I was team weapons before I was team trenches. When Vach first came out with that Simmons idea, I was like,
Oh, hell no.
but this is the difference between me and some of y'all. I listen and I stay open to other people's ideas. If you come up with a good idea, I'm gonna rock with that. That's when Henny and Landlord would land clean punches every now and then in that debate. I would take the punch. And I would have to adjust. Cause it'd be like, dog, you got a solid point right there. I can't fight that. Because it's not about me trying to be right. It's about, me and the OC made a vow when we first started Boss Cowboy Sports. We said the best idea is what's going to win. Not you, not me. We go fight it out, but I'm going to be open to what you saying, stay open to what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, we want the best idea on the internet. Because the best idea is really what's best for my team. And I'm going to be honest. If you feel like I'm talking at you, bro, if you feel like I'm talking at you, that means some adjustment need to be made. I'm just being honest, because I'm not directing this at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying these are the character flaws that can have us stubborn. You know, where we're stubborn, we're locked in. And I've always said in the draft process, be wet concrete. Don't cement yourself into an idea. Stay wet, stay moldable. You know what I'm saying? Like clay. You can mold clay. But when it's hard, you can't mold it no more. Some of y'all became hard at receiver. I'm team weapon. I'm going against Boss and Lou. It became like this tribal shit. Like, oh, I'm going against them. When they make a good point, I'm going to try to come back with another point. I'm going to just fight them. It's a fight. And it never was. So, you know, hopefully this is one of those shows that kind of make us debate better. You know what I'm saying? Because if we debate better, we're gonna have better ideas. You know what I'm saying? This is the last thing I'm gonna show you before we get out of here. That's just as important. I invested into this. I invested into this for y'all. This ain't a free site. You got to pay to get in this site. So the last thing that was gonna be the determine to determine the value is the risk and the injury risk, right? Because even if Keenan is better, right? Or even if I believe Amari is better, the healthier guy is going to likely outweigh sometimes the better guy. And when I looked at their injury risk history, both of them are actually rated right around the same historically. So the risk of injury in 2025 for Amari is 73%. Keenan is 74%. The injury chance per game is 7.6%. For Keenan is 7.8%, which is about the same. Projected games missed historically is around 3. For Amari, it's around 2.8 or 3. So, and when you go look at both of those guys and you look at the injury and what's been happening, both of them are right side dominant injuries. And what they usually means is some overcompensation happening. Because we talked to some trainers about this. That means usually that they need some symmetrical training. So, that boy say, boss be looking high as fuck. Hey bro, I promise I ain't smoked at all. I'm just tired, bro. What you looking at is somebody that's grinding. I've been grinding for y'all. I've been grinding for this truth. I've been grinding to give y'all facts. So actually what you're seeing is I'm tired and I'm pushing through it. And I'm still gonna do the final word. So remember, we don't get paid on these film sessions. I'm finna check up out of here and get ready for the final word. If y'all want to continue to support this type of content, especially when I do these in-depth film sessions, you can help by donating to the Cash App. Y'all did a mountain of super chats. I appreciate that. The best way to do it though, so that none of that YouTube money gets sent out to somebody else, is to put it in the Cash App. You know. So listen. The most important thing I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. The most important thing I'm gonna tell y'all is take a second and join the campaign. Don't worry about people sneak dissing. I already showed you that it's worth your time because they looking at the reports. Put all of our voices together for what you want. If they saying they shopping for receiver, isn't this the time to tell the Dallas Cowboys? Shouldn't you want that report to come across Jerry's desk saying the Cowboy fans are loud about Amari. The Cowboy fans are loud about Keenan. The Cowboy fans are loud about Romeo Dobbs. So it's Boss Cowboy Sports, man, where your voice matters.